like at a playground. I just set it up where I've got these different bars. So I kind of chose this area. You could go to even like a swing set or there's a lot of stuff over here. There's some monkey bars. Actually, that would be good too. But I can use this bar that's kind of high. So thanks for jumping in, everybody. I hope you can see me and hear me okay. It's a little bit windy, but it's a beautiful day, and I wanted to get outside and at the same time do a little bit of movement, and I'm going to be using the long band today. So let me know where you're coming in from. Hey there. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. And if you're watching the replay, thanks so much. You can leave comments or ask questions on the replay. And I'm on HAPS. So I invite you to download the HAPS app. It's awesome. You can click the link in a lot of my profiles, wherever you're watching this from. And I can add it in the comment section on Facebook. But otherwise, you can probably click the link and then follow me right then, or download right from that link and then be able to subscribe. So go ahead and do that, guys. Especially if you're over on Periscope, get on over here. So let me get going with the first exercises. It's a little bit hard for me to see because of the sun, but I think you guys can see pretty good. See me pretty good, and I might have to move the camera around a little bit. So first, let's go high. So I'm just going to toss the band over and see if I can get it. There we go. Gosh, you got to be tall to do this. All right. I didn't get it where I wanted to, and now I'm stuck. Oh my gosh. Already. I'm in some trouble. All right. Not exactly how I wanted it, but this is going to have to do for now. So you can see I've got it positioned high. I'm going to slide back, I think. So, hey, what's going on? Thanks for being here. Oh, man. Hopefully I can get this situated. It's a little bit hard for me to see what y'all can see. So, and I'm using the braided band. This is the braided band, so it is a little more challenging. So I like to do like kind of a high row right here, and you can see how I'm sitting in a squat. And so your elbows pull out, and you're squeezing the shoulder blades together, keeping the abs tight. And I'm holding the squat. I can do a stand, a squat. Let's see, I could do it like this, but I could also do a squat, stand and pull, which is a little more common. Remember to really focus on pulling the shoulder blades together. You really squeeze right there, keeping the wrist straight, abs pulled in tight, getting the rear deltoids. Okay, now I'm going to turn around, and there's several things, that I can do with it in this position, coming from this high angle. So now I'm going to step forward into a lunge, and then just do like a shoulder press. But you can see it's kind of like a decline press. So I'm pressing down, elbows come out, and then push. Abs stay super tight. I'm going to do 10 with this leg forward, and I'm going to switch. Okay, I think that's 10. And the tubing is great, guys, just to kind of carry with you. You never know when you might want to stop and have a place and get inspired to do a little bit. Even if it's not like, heavy cardio or anything, you can see good. And it just feels good. And I'm going to do a couple of the shoulder rehab exercises too in just a second. Squeeze the chest. Watch your range of motion right here as you come back. I'm coming back a little bit far, get a good stretch, but you decide. You don't want to feel pain in the shoulder. You may need to stop it right here. Get 4 more. Push. And then be careful letting that go. Hey, thanks for joining. Hey, Kelly. Good to see you. Who climbed through the hole? Yeah. So look, this is a big play. I could go down the slide too. Hey, thank you, Michael. Appreciate it from Toronto. Appreciate you. Okay, so Kelly, you're still using your tubing on the road. That's why, again, this is so great. Kelly, you could probably find a place on the road to stop, take a break, get some steps in, do a little workout. All right, so also from this high position, I'm going to go this way now. I'm actually going to grab above the handles and put my hands kind of together. I'm going to step forward again. Whoa, this is tight, dude. I'm doing a tricep press. Triceps. So you maybe have seen people doing this kind of exercise with the cables at the gym. So you got to think of the tubing as you can do pretty much everything that you could do with a cable at the gym, you can do with the tubing. As long as you can anchor it in the right way. And so that's why I've got this anchored. See, it's anchored high right now. Push. Oh, switch feet. Tight. Really feeling this. A couple more. My triceps are already sore. Yeah. Wow. Okay, that's it. Dang. Talk about right here. Okay. If you want to get your arms ready for summer, try some of these exercises. Hey, Harry from LA. Good to see you. So I'm Beth. I'm out at this playground doing some tubing exercises. The sun is shining pretty bright, so I have to kind of pick up the camera to see the comments. Oh, come on. And I've got this little tripod out here, and it's not staying steady. What is going on? Every time I move it around in the grass, it's in a different spot, so it kind of... And I need to turn it to the direction where you can see me. Okay, so let's see what else I can do right here while I have it high. Oh, man, getting blown over by the wind. Okay, let's go with this one next. So, oh, I know what I was going to do. Gosh, this is going to be hard. Well, no, this is perfect. Okay, so check this out. This is core rotation and a lot of like obliques. So I'm going to I could grab high again above the handles, or you can try to put both hands on the handles, and then I'm going to do a chop. Let me see how it feels using it this way. That makes it a little bit tighter, but yeah, that's a little bit easier to really... So right here, guys, you have to really start resisting that tension so you feel it on both phases of the movement. See that? Here and here. And then I'm going to pivot a little bit. Let me get right here. Yes. And pull. Oh. And pull. Golly. Wow, this is tight. especially being in this high. There we go. So really, after I rotate here and pivot, once I really start resisting right here, it's like serious right through here to the obliques, guys. So don't think that you have to do crunches and all that stuff to work the core. All right? You don't have to get down on the floor to work the core. Push. Push. Oh my gosh. 4, 3, resist. 2. Oh, that's why these bands are so good. And 1. Okay, I'll do the other side in a sec. I hope you guys could see. Camera is cut off. Okay, how many exercises to be done with that cable? This is I'm using a braided band, and you can do a bunch of stuff. I've anchored it high, but there's other exercises I can do anchoring it low over here. I mean, there's just a ton of things you can do. So yeah, thanks for letting me know. I'm going to do the other side. Let me see if I can get it positioned where you can actually see the exercise better, because I can't see. Surely you can see right here. So now I'm going to grab, and then I'm going to see how I'm pushing down this way, and then now I'm going to resist and stretch the arms up. Let me get my grip here. Okay, so here we go. Down, and then back up. 2, up, 3, up, 4. These wood chops are really good. You can do your wood chop high to low, which is what I'm doing now, or low to high, or right across the midsection, across the center rotation. Resist. So one common error is that people go like that, and then they only get this space and they lose out right there. So you want to resist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the hats. Okay, where this one is. Hey, Linda, good to see ya. I'm outside, so it's a little bit hard for me to see these comments. This tubing is from Spry. They have the braided tubing, and the braided tubing ends up lasting longer, especially when you are. It's SPRI. Braiding tube is a triple braid, so it just lasts longer. It doesn't start to split or tear as easy as some of the other bands. So, wow, I'm going to have this hung in here. I'm going to climb up here and get this out in a second. Okay, so let me put this back down. Let me think if there's any other exercise. I'm probably going to move on from that location so I can show you how you can hook it up at another location. My intention was to throw it over that bar, but see, now it's stuck in here. So I got to figure out climbing up here, okay, and getting this out. Okay, yes. But look how stuck this is. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. Oh gosh. Really. It's really wedged in here. Give me a second. No, I got it. Thank you. I appreciate you. I got it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to come around this way. That was sweet. Somebody wanted to come help. Okay, so I got the tubing down. Linda, I hope that you're doing okay. Can it be hooked to a tree? Yes. Yes, definitely. Especially the braided because, again, it's not going to tear as easy. Some trees on just the regular bands, it might tear them a little easier. So I've had that kind of happen. Um, so now let's go. Let's just use this middle bar right here. So let me do this. So I'm going to show you how you can make. So I just put it right here, like on a mid. And again, you can use like a picnic table. So can you see where it's attached over on these bars? I'm going to show you this exercise, but I think I need to. I'm not going to have it long enough. I mean, it's too long. I'm going to move this out. This is tough that I can't see what y'all are seeing. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Okay, so you're just gonna have to imagine that you can see this other where I have it anchored. So I've just got one handle, and I looped it through. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get in a lunge position, and I'm gonna do like a wood chop. It's not tight enough. I'm gonna choke up on it just so I don't have to move the camera. So see when I choked up on it now, I'm doing the rotation. I'm holding the band, and you can do a staggered stance and rotation. And see, you're having to stabilize and balance, and this is working through here, guys, the core. And then I'm going to add the lunge. See how it pulls me over? So you got to maintain balance. So it can help you. And you could stand here, guys. You don't have to do that. Okay, we got this one. So you can move your feet, and I mean I feel this a lot. So, but if you want somebody to be able to do lower body as well, there's all kinds of things you can do to add in some lower body, or staggering the feet to make it a little harder to balance because it wants to pull you over more, or even holding in a lunge. Okay, so that's that, and then we do some on the other side. Whoa. See, the wind is blowing me too, and the band. And I can't find it on the or I could just, standing, rotation. You can even do the pivot with the toe. Okay. And it's nice to be outside. Yoga pants. Hey, Mike. Hey, Harry. Okay. Thank you. Wrap it around. Okay, somebody, I don't know. I didn't see all that. Okay, so let's see. And then you've got your regular position like this that you guys have seen me do all kinds of stuff. Just kind of your neutral position where you can do a lot of all kinds of upper body and everything. The one I want to focus on right now is one that I'm doing, the rotator cuff. So let me adjust the band. I'm going to hold the other handle in my right hand, and then I'm going to do the rotator cuff with my left. So it's good to just, even if you took 20 minutes to step outside and do a few exercises. Get some sunshine. Makes everything brighter, right? Oh, woo, I'm already feeling this. I'm telling you, this yellow braided band is a step up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'll go to the other side in a second. So, yeah, it is windy. It's kind of windy. I'm gonna see if I can flip this around. There we go. So I'll do the other side in a second. Look, so there were so many places I could hook up. Check it out. You could put it up high on these monkey bars and do some pull downs. So, just having all these different heights available. Really, I could have hooked it up right there. That might have been a better location where you guys could see me. I don't know. Better. I chose this location, so we'll stick with this just for another few minutes. But I hope you guys are doing good. Let me know how your Friday's going, and I encourage you to get moving today somehow, some way. And if you didn't see the broadcast from yesterday, where I was talking about, weight gain, the amount of weight that people have gained throughout the pandemic. So I'm going to just move this way so that I can kind of not be turned to the back. So now I'm doing the other arm. So studies show that the average person has gained half a pound a week, so about 2 pounds a month, and about 20 to 24 pounds for the year. That's not everybody. Some have gained less, some have gained more, and some have lost weight. So it's not everybody, but either way, if you have gained weight, no problem. I just want to encourage you to get started. And I was given some tips yesterday, more information about that in the broadcast if you want to go check out the replay. So I just made this a little bit easier by sliding, giving myself a little more slack with this arm. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. That is what time it is. I've been on 23 minutes, so I might not be on too much longer. I didn't gain a pound. I did gain a little bit, but I already have kind of lost a little bit. And I'll tell you guys what I did yesterday is I actually tracked all my food for the day. I tracked all my food for the day. I tracked, and I realized I'm not getting enough protein. And I'm probably not getting enough protein most days. So I ended up yesterday adding just a plain 4-ounce chicken breast so that I could get a lot more protein and then lower calories. I didn't need any more fat. I didn't need any more carbohydrates. So I added that in because I was missing about 24, 25 grams. And that's about 24 grams of protein in a 4-ounce piece of turkey, chicken, fish, lean protein. So I added that. And one thing that I started doing too much over the past year was the eating at night. And so I realized last night, I was like, okay, yep, I was logging some of my food. And I realized it's like, yeah, this is the time of night that I usually want to keep eating more and snacking. So, even eating that additional calories or carbs or whatever nighttime snacky food, I realized that wasn't, that was making my stomach protrude more. I did notice that I gained a little bit here, but I've lost some muscle. That's why I've got to get my protein back up, because I have lost some lean muscle, and that's not good. So I was gonna do another one to show you guys. I'm gonna hook it lower over here. It's even lower. Let's see. Yes, no, that won't work. I'm gonna have to move it in. So I encourage everybody. I know that I don't always promote the. Thank you, Jeff. Hey, Jeff, what's going? No keto. Because see, I realized I wasn't getting enough protein because I looked at my pie chart. So what I did, I like the Live Strong app. It's so I'm going to do this one. This is good for rotator cuff and strengthening the shoulders. The My Plate is the Live Strong app for, like logging and tracking. And so I logged all my food on the My Plate, and near the middle of the day, I could see my carbs were high, my fat was higher, and my protein was lower. And I was like, oh man, I got to get more protein. And so the pie chart really gives you a good visual. It shows you in a circular form all the food that you've entered. It shows you, what percentage of it is fat, what percentage is carbohydrate, and which is protein. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more. Oh, that's getting hard. Okay, that was it. So, what I promote is not keto. Now, I like healthy fat. Don't get me wrong. I mean, because I ate, guys, I measured out stuff too. 3 tablespoons of nuts that were like mixed nuts with a little bit of raisins in them and a little pieces of dates. 3 tablespoons of the nuts were 18 grams of fat. And if you use that app, the foods are so easy to find, and a lot of them you can find that exact name brand. Okay, and if you can't find it, find something similar. But or a lot of time you can probably scan with your phone a nutritional label or the barcode, and it'll find the food. They do all kinds of things. I haven't done the logging in a while because I don't like for people to feel like that they have to log their food, every little thing they eat, to lose weight. But what I'm finding is you've got to at least get an idea. And to get an idea, you've got to log and track so you can kind of see. Now, does that mean I'm going to have to log everything forever or for, every day? No. Once I know, like what I can go, okay, yeah, I've probably had enough, or, I'm eating some of the similar things or whatever, then you kind of have a better idea if you've gotten enough protein, especially because yesterday I added the Healthy Meal Shake also in the middle of the day when I realized I needed some high protein with low carb and low fat so I could get even more protein, because protein is what's going to help you to lose weight. Because you want to keep your hold on to all your lean muscle that you can, because lean muscle is metabolically active, and that is also what's going to increase your metabolism. So ladies that are in menopause definitely got to be getting the protein in, and men, we all start losing muscle mass even after the age of 40 for sure, but definitely like after 50 and on, you start losing it at a faster rate. So you want to eat that protein. Now, I'm not promoting an all protein diet either, because that's not good on the kidneys to only have, just have too much protein. I believe in a balance of all the nutrients, and I don't even like, just the high fat. Some people that do the keto and they're just eating way too much fat. That whole process can work for a short period of time to help you to get into that fat burning mode, is why people are doing it. But a lot of people start staying on that keto lifestyle and keto diet all the time so that they can eliminate the carbs. It helps them eliminate the carbs and not crave them as much because they're eating this high fat stuff all the time. And then, in the long run, it ends up not faring as well for a lot of people. So, nothing for packaged. My aunt is considering obese, which app? Yeah. Oh, yeah, the wind is strong. Yeah, I won't be on here too much longer. I know it's windy, but I got to head to a client soon. So, what I recommend for for someone who is wanting to lose weight is to look at either the MyFitnessPal. If you want to do the MyFitnessPal app, you can. That's the one that a lot of people or might be most common. But you definitely want to try to log food at least for about 4 days out of the week and then a day on the weekend, because most people tend to eat more on the weekend. Hold on, we got some kind of a tractor rolling by. A tractor out here. So I like the MyPlate. I like the Live Strong. And that way a person can track their exercise too. And you also, I would encourage your aunt to really start with drinking a lot of water. Water is so underestimated with weight loss. And I've got a canteen of water propping my phone up right now. So I'm going to grab some water in a second. I brought it all the way out here and haven't had any myself. But people underestimate how water aids in weight loss. And it just, I've seen people not be able to lose weight because they're just not drinking enough water. So think about that. So this is just your basic back row with a squat. So have a look at one of those apps. I'm glad to help anybody who needs help. Hey, Joseph. Here one, always the playground with your kid. Oh, good. Hey, David. David, I guess you survived the tornadoes last night. They didn't come your way, did they, in Amarillo?
It kind of stops at the bottom, doesn't it? That one kind of stops.
So if you guys are just joining, I'm using the tubing out at the playground. So you can see there's so many places that you can attach it. Maybe you're out playing with your kids. Take your tubing with you. And hey, David, thank you. The name of the app that I was talking about is Live Strong. Live Strong's app is called MyPlate. And then you've got MyFitnessPal. So those are the two most common. And then this is the tubing. Get you some tubing. This is the spray tubing. And you can also go like to a picnic table. I'm going to move around here. We got a lot of kiddos coming around now. So swing set. I was actually going to go over here to this picnic table area originally. Maybe I'll do a couple things over here and get out of the sun for tomorrow. Yeah, I know. Gosh, those tornadoes were bad last night, huh? They were in Alabama, it looks like. Haven't seen a lot more on it, but I saw some of it last night. And so prayers to all those folks. So a picnic table is also a really good place to do all kinds of exercises. So now I'm in the shade. Yes. Okay, so let's sit right here. Yeah, this is a nice park. It's within walking distance, but I did drive because I was kind of by this area, so I stopped over here, got to run home, and then get out to a client. Yeah, Alabama, mostly. Yeah, and David, what time? David has a show on here, guys. Is it 10 a.m.? So follow each other if you're not following. So let's see. Picnic table. Let me show you a couple things you can do here. So look at this. So push up. If you want to make a push up kind of easy, anybody have a hard time getting all the way down the floor and doing a push up? I mean, those are hard, especially even for me with a straight leg. So you can come to the top part of the table and do a push up here. So this makes it a lot more attainable for people, and then you're also still working the chest. And if you want to make it so it's not quite as hard, if you want to make it a little bit harder but still not as difficult as all the way down the floor, then you can go down to the seat and then do the push-up here. So this is still hard. This is harder than having my hands up higher. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm going to do a lower body with the band. You do push-ups in the shower. Oh my gosh. The wind is blowing me over. The wind is blowing me over. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Central. You guys follow David. He is your spiritual, one of your spiritual leaders. He and Rick Costa are you on. Make it look easy. Well, I have been doing it a while. Remember, guys, so just you get started. I want to show you one that I was doing the other day at home, and I hooked it up to the door real easy. But here, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do it like this. Check this out. I'm just going to secure. I just looped it under this table. I'm going to put my foot in the tubing. Now, I did it. Here we go. Okay. So, I'm going to hold on to the table, and now I'm going to push back. You can't see all of it. I'll try to turn this way. Yeah. Yes, see? So now, I'm working right in here, and the other leg is working. Push back. So you don't even have to get on the floor. So see how I'm working the backside, the glutes, and the hip with the tubing, and I'm not even on the floor. So like I said, I was doing this at the door the other day, but I was able to hold on to a countertop beside me. And then you can do this one. Oh, man, it's not easy. And then you can also do this one. So remember, it's like you, if you've ever worked out at a gym and you have a cable pulley, that's what I'm creating right now with the band. Hip abduction. Whoa. Woo. Yeah, when I started doing these, I was like, wow, I'm just trying to recreate either exercises that I've done at the gym before so that people can do them at home, or create even new moves with the tubing. Let me do the other side. Oh my gosh. Don't do your push-ups in the shower or your standing shower push-ups. You can do push-ups at the wall. I had somebody tell me one time that they worked on balance in the shower. I was like, oh my gosh. Be careful. Don't fall and slide and bust your head. I mean, so be careful. I didn't recommend that, actually. I suggested that they not do balance training in the shower for multiple reasons. You've got a wet surface. You might have a soapy surface. All right, so now you can see better here. And then I can just support myself on the table. I mean, doing barefoot balance training isn't bad, but stay out of the bathtub. Stay out of the bathtub. Okay, so this was the first one. I don't think I have it quite as tight. Let me tighten it up a little bit more. Here we go. Somewhat tighter. And then the other one was just the straight lift up and down. And then I did the one where I turned to the side. I bet I could do an inner thigh too. So I did this one. Oh, wow. Yikes. 3. 6. 7. 10. Okay. I'll see if I can do one more with the inner thigh. I appreciate y'all coming on. Hey, if you are new, please subscribe. And if you have not downloaded the HAPS app, click the link in most of my bios. HAPS is a multi-streaming platform where you can connect with a lot of people and stream and broadcast to multiple platforms for free and actually earn coins and donations. Coins are fun to give to other broadcasters. So anyway, I encourage you to check it out. Let me see if I can get this last one with the inner thigh. So inner thigh, I'm going to have to pull. I have to put the foot, put the band here. Okay, let me see. Give me a second on this one. All right, so we got to go like this. Oh, this one's going to be hard to get like this. Man, it's so windy out here. My hair, I've got like 15 bobby pins. It's just a mess. It's just so short. And I can't even pull it back to a clip. I got too much cut off that it'll grow back. So, this was pretty hard. I'm going to let it up a little bit. So, see, I'm just pulling here. This one's a little bit harder to stay. Yeah, I don't really like this one, but it still works. It's just not the best inner thigh exercise. So, not do the other side. My battery's getting low. I forgot that when I'm outside on HAPS, that it uses a lot of battery. But this is a cool place to come exercise. Luckily, there's nobody here right now. Wait till school's out. That's why I was like, okay, let's do this now while the kiddos are in school, although there's some out there right now. But yeah, this place gets super busy later. There's times I've been out here and I've been out here in the grass because there's so many people over at the picnic tables. And it's not a good place for me to be on live stream. So anyway, I gotta hop off. I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for coming in. Remember to get your tubing. Let's work out. If you need some help with some exercises, let me know. I offer online personal training, group classes where you can work out at home. Thanks for the donations, guys. I appreciate you. And I'll be on later. Friday, I typically do foam roll Friday. So I'm not going to get a chance to do that today, but I'll definitely be back on this weekend. And I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Take care.